Welcome. We're going to quickly describe to you the 5 protocols of the PBL model. The first is launch and team. Under the launch protocol, the facilitator will first pre-assess the students to see where they are. The first piece of launch is to set up your hook. Your hook can include an outside speaker, a video. It needs to invoke an emotional response from your learners and connect with their lives. The second piece of launch is the challenge brief. Following the hook, students are presented with a written challenge brief. The challenge brief is a document that outlines the challenges and includes the context for the problem, the audience for the solution, and the driving questions, the project requirements or success criteria, and any constraints for the problems and deadlines. The third piece, of course, is the rubrics. This is the criteria for how the students will be assessed. The next piece is team. You will establish your teams, and usually an odd number works best, starting out with 3 and working up to 5. Teams will need to establish their team roles and ways for teams to be established could be random, teacher selected, or student selected, and also conflict resolution. Right. The next piece is plan. In plan, we're going to break it into ready, set, go. Under the ready piece of plan, you will set up your project analysis. You will do your know and need to know piece. And from the need to know piece, you will set up your research questions. And then the third piece is resources. Under set, this is where we're going to have the research questions, team task list, and a timeline. And the go piece are the workshop requests, and this is based on the need to know that you had done earlier with the students, individual to-dos, and then the work that needs to be assigned.
The third piece is the research piece. Every day, the project manager will put together a daily huddle. Every group member will go through their to-do list, adjust the task work that needs to be done, talk about any workshops through the research that's been shared need to be asked for, report their research, and then share the information that is learned with each member of the group.
Before moving from the research protocol to the create protocol, make a brief plan including a know, need to know, and resource list of research questions, assign tasks, and create to-do list. You're doing this again. Critique can come from peers, teachers, or your audience. Here are the steps for critiquing. Share your ideas using a draft visual. Reviewers ask you to clarify your idea and ask for feedback using your rubric. Reviewers give you warm feedback and cool feedback. Research summaries are critiqued and design ideas are critiqued. After you get something critiqued, or after you get your design idea critiqued, you need to put together a prototype design or a draft of your final product for approval. You can be critiqued simply at your desk, or we can do a pin-up with a gallery walk.
How do we incorporate soft skills into the project? What we've learned is soft skills are people skills. These can be used as a formative assessment that deal with collection, communication, critical thinking, and professional ethics. Basically how the students will interact with each other. And it can eventually be moved into a summative grade when appropriate. I looked at the Engage website and got some information off of there, and I also looked at ask.com, and it was great because it was talking about how in job interviews they're starting to ask questions about those soft skills along with those hard skills. All right, and that is what we have for today. Thank you so much and have a great day.